We are continuing to follow an ongoing standoff on the 100 block of E Street in Chula Vista. Carlos Correa joins us again with the latest. Carlos.
That's right. We remain here on the scene here in Chula Vista, and I'm joined now by Captain Turner with the Chula Vista Police Department. For our viewers who are just tuning in, can you tell us a little bit about what's been going on all day?
Yes, Chula Vista Police Department responded to a call of multiple shots fired at about 7:40 this morning. We quickly determined there was a suspect that was barricaded inside a residence. We determined that there was also a male victim who was deceased at the scene out of the carport area. We attempted to negotiate to get the suspect to surrender. It was very clear after some point in time that he was not going to do so. He had his family inside of the residence. We made a determination to evacuate the apartment complex. There's 39 units there. We evacuated about 56 people. Some of them have gone to the Norman Park Center and are being treated with Red Cross. We were able, after a period of being able to talk to the suspect, he finally did allow his family, a wife and 2 children, to be released from the scene. They're currently back at the police department. As SED was helping our SWAT team in terms of getting a robot together and testing some equipment, SWAT officers reported hearing a gunshot from inside the residence. We're in the process now of using a robot to check the residence, to check on the welfare of the suspect.
You mentioned earlier that you had a lot of methods trying to negotiate with the suspect. Can you share any of that, or how many methods you guys use?
Well, in this case, to negotiate with him, the communication was the big issue. The suspect had talked about the fact that some media folks were trying to call him and he only wanted to talk to the police. We basically eliminated that ability for anybody else to call on that phone and just use that as a two-way communication. I did ask the media earlier, and we talked to him via a public address system, asked him to answer the phone. He finally did, and that seemed to get some headway.
Would you consider this a hostage situation, considering the wife and the 2 boys were inside the apartment with him?
I don't know that I'd characterize it as that. Obviously, we are going to talk with the family back at the police department. We're getting different intelligence information about the type of weapons that are there, the layout of the residence. But I'm not sure of her state of mind. We did talk to her at some point in time, but we weren't piecing together crime elements. We were trying to make sure that we could preserve life at all cost.
And, Captain Turner, you're going to have a press conference at 5 o'clock to update the media, correct?
Correct.
People who live in this area, you said they should avoid coming out here.
Correct. As it stands right now, I don't know what's going on inside that apartment complex. We could still be here for some period of time, and I would obviously avoid traveling here. If you live in the area, maybe visit with a friend for a while until we give the all clear.
And you evacuated the apartment complexes. Are there other homes around here that you will be evacuating?
Well, there'll be no other homes we're going to evacuate, but in terms of opening up streets, we're not going to do that right away. Obviously, we've got a crime scene investigation. This is still active until we know what has happened to the suspect, and then, of course, we'll make a determination at that point in time.
And how prepared is the department to stay longer in the evening hours?
The department is very well prepared to respond to these situations. We have excellent training. We have excellent equipment. We train for these scenarios. We train to work with other agencies. We already had another SWAT team that was coming in to take our place when the time was necessary.
All right, Captain Turner, thank you very much. We'll see you at 5 o'clock. Appreciate your time. And again, if you live in this area, try to avoid E Street here in Chula Vista. I'm Carlos Correa, San Diego 6 News. Toss it back to you guys.
Carlos, thanks so much for that information. And as we just heard from Captain Turner, 1 shot was fired inside that apartment. So we'll stay on top of it.
And they are sending a robot in now to check on him and see what the welfare is of the suspect.